どうも、皆さんこんばんは、真城翔です。今回もアウターワールドをやっていきたいと思います。で、前回の続きですね。バックベイへ移動してパーツを確保する。
Who the? Hey, McRed, were you expecting any company?
A neighbor from above approaches our realm. Back away now, or you'll parley with the king.
入ったら即戦闘パルバティ、どう思う？アサルトライフル、ショットガンか。
Look at this ripe piece of meat just
そうや
sizzling
ね、ウ
on
ル
the
バリンみたいな
grill.
ヒゲしてる。
Yum yum. Time to feed the flames. It's nothing personal. Promise.
Is this what carbon monoxide poisoning looks like? I don't think this deck is too well ventilated.
You came with the crew. Welcome. We got plenty of space to spread out, but only room for one captain.
それを置かないとデッキ全体が灰になるぞ。
I know this ain't a toy, neighbor from above. It's a catalyst, just like me. Keep talking. I like the sound of your voice.
部品を探しに来ただけだ。巡礼の依頼だ。
That's right, sir. Just the parts. We'll be in and out in a jiff. You won't even know we were here.
Tennyson just keeps feeding the furnace, don't she? We're still playing with her last sacrifice out back, with the crew.
あのかわいそうなエンジニアをどうしたんだ？
We were just sitting in a circle, sucking down exhaust fumes and toasting to the memory of our brain cells.
なるほど。
Making this broken angel fly again.
まあ、こき使われているってことかな。俺も参加していいのか？
You don't just ask a king for a favor when you're standing in his court. You bring tribute, sacrifices, prophecy, shit like that.
その部品からは死に至る有毒物質が溢れ出ているか。お前が死んでから来ることにするよ。
Under its skin, this ship is all poison and darkness. Lead bones, asbestos muscle. Maybe you're right. You've got the run of the kingdom. Up those stairs, you'll find the parts.
Okay.
My crew won't get in your way.
わかった。ありがとう、マルクレット。わお、くるっと一回転。これは盗むになるんだね。まあ、説得上げといてよかったね。戦ってもよかったけどね。よしよしよし。
Wake up. There's no such thing as pizza. It's all open-faced pasta.
これは盗むなんだ。
Liz gonna be pleased as pie when we show her bees.
ボロロボット。へえ。やっほー。
You've returned, and in one piece. Color me impressed.
ラジエーターの部品を手に入れたぞ。次はどうする？
Good work. I'll take those. I need you to head through the large door at the far end of engineering. Take the elevator down into the machinery shaft. There's a terminal in the back. Activate it when I call over the ship's PA. Bring
マン
weapons.
ティピラー
There's a
か。
slight mantipillar infestation.
部品を手に入れたのにどうして俺がメンテナンスシャフトに行くんだ？
If every repair was a one-woman job, I wouldn't need an engineering team. As it is, my staff is busy keeping the
なる
station
ほ
from
ど。
melting down.
手が離せないって？
You can flip a switch for me, but you can't install these parts. Not quickly, at least. Not on the first try. Able though you've proven to be.
Don't worry, Miss Junlei. We'll be super gentle with the ship. You don't got a thing to worry about. I mean, aside from fires and such.
I'm genuinely heartened to hear that. Thank you.
お、レベル8。フローか。テルスかな。ちょっと待って、振りすぎたか。1、2、3、4、5、6、7。とりあえずこれは OK で、あとは遠距離に振っとこうか。はい。これどうしようかな、この辺ね。いや、でもこれ鍵もらえるでしょ。キーカード。なんか知んないけど、もしかしたら。作業台発見。これもらえない？もらえないか。エレベーターの音楽は全部これなのかな。よし。は？何あれ？あ、どこ？え？まあいいか。何も残ってないというか何も持ってない。大丈夫？うん。なんて言ってた？何も聞いてなかった。やばい。なんかやり返してもいいって言ってた気がする。あ、君か。もうやった？え？気持ち悪い。大丈夫そう？パルマティ結構食らってんね、ダメージ。防具もやっぱり新調してあげたいな。あ、これロボットの配置場所なんだ、ここ。お前があ、一発？オッケー。液体ポップ切り替え。オッケー。そんな難しくなかったね。やっほー。
My boards are returning to green. What a weight that is off my shoulders. I don't normally tolerate outsiders mucking about in my station's guts, but you're all right. The temperature should be dropping as we speak. I'll see to it the crew knows who kept us all from boiling alive.
やったー。
If you've got time, I believe Edna has a comms issue that could use your attention. I've also authorized Doc and Furu to sell you our premium meds.
あ？ グラウンドブレーカーから評価が向上。そうか。ごめんな。せっかく評価上げてくれたのは嬉しいんだけど。ライトピストルなんて使ってんの？よくないよ、このピストル。まあいいか。よし。
Hey, you the one who fixed those radiators? Nice work. You
Oh.
really saved our buns.
いいよ、別に。
You aiming to send a message? If so, we best do it now while we still got time.
なぜ間に合わなくなるんだ？どこかに行く予定でも？
Me? No. But our relaying capabilities?
中
That's on the
継
final
能力。
countdown. We're going offline in 3, 2, 1.5. No. Wait, I've lost track of my weeks. Maybe it was 36 or sometime dire soon.
なぜ通信機能が失われてしまうんだ？
Our primary relay station's soon to be occluded by a gas giant.
あ
Happens
あ
every 40 years or thereabouts. The event's forecasted to last for
なる
months,
ほど。
during which we'll lose signal to the station.
That'll put the whole system in a right dire situation.
We've got backup auxiliary relays, but the one currently in orbital range went offline some months ago. We can't spare people for routine maintenance.
今のうちに補助施設をオンラインに戻した方が良さそうだな。
Yeah, I'm working on it. I finally got the chief to approve the budget for a diagnostic expedition. But allocating the personnel loss for sending a technical team to the relay station keeps getting denied by Junlei. The chief.
俺が中継局を見てこようか。そしたら公的な書類がなくてもできるだろ。
I should say no, but why not?
船
Maybe you
から
can
中
figure out
継
why it's
局
offline.
GB2 まで移動でき
I'll
るようにな
send
り
you
ました。
with an equipment manual.
Mhm.
Hopefully we'll get lucky, or I'll get my approval in time.
Hope you don't mind if I borrow that manual when you're done with it, Captain. I could do with some leisure reading.
Oh, and I'll need you to retrieve a copy of the relay's backup data. I gotta forward any messages from Earth stored in the memory. Better late than never, eh?
地球からのメッセージを軌道上の中継機のメモリに放置してるのか？
It's not like they're in high demand.
ああ、
Most
なるほ
tend to
ど。
be adverts on new products, meaning only folks in Byzantium can afford them.
ビザンチウムっ
I'm
てい
sure
う
the
のはな
station's
んか
got a
金持
stack
ち
of
のこ
junk
となのかな？
messages just waiting for me to sort through.
さて、新しいミッションが受けられたけど、けど船が使えないからね。読んでないけどいる？パルバティ。
Groundbreaker's safe from melting to bits now.
うん。
Lots of good people can rest easy because of you.
巡礼とはどうだった？
Well, I didn't expect her to be so tall. And did you see the size of her arms?
その言い方、さては彼女に惚れちゃったか？
What? No. Maybe? I don't. It's like somebody reached into my head and pulled out what I didn't know I wanted. You know how hard it is to find anybody who likes working with tools in a little town like Edgewater?
うん。気持ちが確かじゃないようだな。
I just met her. How could I be? All I know is
主人公、なんか恋愛能だね。
you see how everybody on
俺が選んだん
Groundbreaker
だけどさ。
listens to Junlei? She's just, here's how to fix it. And they trust her. It's just, she's calm and knows what to do. I wish I was half so confident. 買いたい。これいらない。これいらない。これも一つでいいかな。5レベはいらない。これもいらない。よし。さて、船の問題は解決してないんだ。なんか触れるな。まあ、スローモーション長持ちするっていうの普通に強そうだよね。けど防御アップも悪くない。こことここか？あ、いや、こことここか？
うん。でも50%基礎体力アップは無難に強いでしょう。これでいこう。はい。よし。でだよ。俺はどれをやればいいんだ？スキュラーはいけないでしょ？この中継もいけない。これ？あ、違う、メインストーリーがあるわ。一回武器見てくるか。武器見てこようぜ。マジですごいな。こんにちは。
Bless my heart. A stranger come knocking on a poor old woman's door. You here for a particular reason? Or did the neighbors tell you how good my sugar cookies are? Made without a single natural ingredient or an oven. Just like store-bought.
フィニアスに紹介してもらった。ステラーベイのナビキをあんたが売ってくれると言っていた。
Those have been the height of illegality since Stellar Bay turned their noses up at the board. You and I could be thrown to the void just for discussing such a transaction. Lucky for us, Groundbreaker's a free port. We're outside of the board's control. For the time being, at least. Now, I only have the one nav key. And they're hard to come by these days. It won't be cheap. If you find yourself lacking in the bits, I might have an opportunity you'd be interested in.
1万。その機会について教えてくれ。
Well, I find I'm in need of a ship captain with a little moral flexibility. Might be this could help out the Groundbreaker, as well as earn some bits. But if you've got qualms...
詳しく聞かせてくれ。
Do you know Edna, over in engineering? Sweet as a pea, that one. On occasion, she'll pass along transmissions I might find interesting. She sent me a recording of a distress signal she'd scraped from the Groundbreaker's comm array. Curious thing is, it came from an outpost called Roseway.
クレオおばさんっていうのも知らないんだよな。
Years ago. You've got an ear for intrigue and a nose for bits. I like that. Here's a copy of the SOS recording,
まあ
complete
け
with
ど
the
相変わらず
coordinates.
自分の船にはまだ行け
If
ない
you。should find his secret worth selling, might be I could find a buyer. Corporate bigwigs will pay top bit for inside information on their competitors. The more we got the corps fighting each other, the less time they got to meddle in our affairs.
了解。
Don't forget to come find old Gladys when you're done. Won a charming copper kettle off that girl who runs the pub. She's a fierce arm wrestler, but she's no match for your pal Gladys.
飛んでろっか。何これ？何これ？レベル10の何この緑色？毒ダメージ的な？何これ？1万買えるじゃん。俺、正直的に。なんかこれ、データっぽいから買ってみようか。はい。はい。OK。フィニアスの武器、船長の端末。だから船に乗れってことだよね。グラウンドブレーカーの武器。グラウンドブレーカーの武器も行ってみよう。よし。キーカードは絶対あった方がいいでしょ。繋がってないのかこれ。まあでもこっちから行きゃいいっぽいな。じゃあバーで閉められてんだった。なんかある。
You learn to keep your eyes to yourself in my game. Nobody wants you looking close at their car.
あったあった、あそこか。待って、どうしたらこの上に乗れる？こっからか。
security was trying to fix this up, but looks like they ain't been here in a long while. Poor old sweetie.
敵対しちゃっていいよね。いいよね。
Look out!
お、飛んどる。すげえ。うん。あ、気のせいか。オッケー。4使うのか。あの時落ちてねえかな。4ぐらい別にいいんだけどさ。ないか。よし、ハッキングしちゃおう。
Great work!
プリズムハンマー。強いのこれ。やばい、画面がバグった。バグった。あれおーい。嘘だと言ってくれ。嘘だと言ってくれ。あ、よかった。あ、よかった。手に持ってる。化学兵器。化学兵器、化学兵器って何？しょうがない。わかんないもんはしょうがない。まあ、とりあえず化学兵器ってのを手に入れましたよと。了解です。ハマースミスがハンマーを製造している。なるほどな。まあいいか。手に入ったし。じゃあ、この辺全部船外に出ないといけないから、もうメインストーリーやるしかないね。ちょっと待って。重量が重かったような気がする。レベル9な。これ変えよう。こっちにしよう。で、古い方は解体しちゃおう。解体。でだ。防具は問題ないね。いや、これはいらない。危ね。改造するとこだった。近接スキルはいらない。技術スキルプラス5。これはいらない。まあ、一旦持っといていいか。エンジニアリングプラス15、知覚マイナス1。パルバティンつけといてもらおうかな。ゴーグル、2つゴーグルつけてんのやばいな。防御力だいぶ落ちるけど、まあなんとかなるでしょう。まあ、本当はね、戦闘になったら装備変えてあげるのがいいと思うんだけど、ちょいとめんどくさいなっていう。さあ、お話ししようじゃないか。
Ah, yes. Wheeler messaged me you were coming. He must be the captain of the Unreliable, a vessel that used to be helmed by one Alex Hawthorne. and you are not he. Has something happened to my favorite scruffy freelancer?
アレックスは死んだよ。
Oh no, this is terrible. My dear friend, what devilry is this? In whose miserable fever dream am I trapped?
残念なことになったな。
Oh, Alex. There were so many arguments we'd yet to have.
彼とはどういう関係だったんだ？
He was my dearest friend. My only friend. You have his ship, you must know. That picture of us on the promenade, me hugging him, him wincing. I keep a copy beside my bed. Did he?
うん、もちろん置いてた。
Ah, that's just like him. Such a sentimental man. Tell me, how did he die?
野犬に生きたまま食われたよ。
No! How dreadful. That was always Alex's greatest fear, you know. Devoured by those fiends. Becoming one with their droppings.
改めてお悔やみを言うよ。
Right. You're going important places, I'm sure. Big, exciting, important places. There, I've
Yatta.
removed the flag from your ship. I'm terribly sorry for the inconvenience. However, before you go, Alex promised to tell me the location of Phineas Wells. I'm sure you've seen his wanted posters all over the colony. Did Alex tell you where Wells might be? Anything at all?
アレックスはフィニアス・ウェルズのことなど何も言わなかったぞ。
That's... well, that's just terrible news. Law, what am I going to do now? The board will have my head. Oh, I'm sorry. This is terribly unprofessional of me. Is there anything else I might help you with?
まあもう行くよ。あはん。いや、あっさり返してもらえたね、船。やった。じゃあスキルを振りたいんだけど、だよ。あ、スリができるようになってる。これ、説得にガンブリしていいんじゃないか？パルパティマジですげえな。説得にガンブリしていきます。はい。この騙しというやつは説得上げるうちになんかおまけで上がったっていうだけで考えたらいい。そう、説得を曲振りしてただけっていう風に考えたらね、いいんですよ。でだよ。買うのは、なんだっけ？どれだっけ？これ？違うな。これじゃないな。これか。これだね。グラーディスに売り渡すことができると。OK! よし。じゃあ今回はここまでにしようかな。次回は、自分の船に乗って、あの人の情報を買うところまで行きましょう。フェリック誰？一応話聞くだけ聞くか。
Hey, we don't know each other yet, but I'm Felix Millstone. I was in the middle of a little discussion with the local authorities when you passed me by. I noticed your ship in port. Got to thinking you might be looking for some crew, so I wandered by, just to take a closer look. Gotta hand it to you, boss. That's a fine-looking ship. Only thing it's missing is me.
こういうタイプ苦手なんだよな。知り合って間もないのにそんなに俺に雇われたいのか？
Yes, I absolutely am. Just give me a shot. That's all I'm asking. I could be the best damn crew you ever hired.
分かったよ、フェリックス。お前を雇うべき理由を聞かせてくれ。
You're serious? You're giving me a shot. All right. Hang on. I put together a little speech just in case you
ちょっと
ask.
面白いな。
Hey there. I'm Felix Millstone. I have prepared a list of reasons why I believe you should hire me to join the crew of your ship and/or outlaw gang.
面白そうだ。続けてくれ。
Firstly, I am highly personable, and I get along well with anyone who is not of the jackass persuasion.
I'm sorry. He's funny.
Secondly, I can be counted on in the
これ
event
俺
of
と
a
同じスキル振りじゃね
firefight,
こい
standoff,
つ。
and/or raid. My motto is, if you need a steady gun hand, I'm your man. That motto is it's a work in progress.
まあ最初の仲間を雇おうって決めてたからね。
Wow. You don't know how long I've been waiting to hear that. Thanks, boss. You're not going to regret this.
You got a crew now, Felix.
Somehow, I always find my way back to the Groundbreaker.
それでどうしてグラウンドブレーカーに？
Didn't I tell you? I'm secretly the chairman's orphan child, abandoned at birth in the back bays.
真面目に答えてくれ。
Honestly, before you picked me up, I was living in the back bays. Spent my whole life up there, watching ships roll in and take off. Always wondered when my ship would come. I was what folks on the Groundbreaker call a stowaway. Means I was invisible. Life carried on for everybody else, but not for me. I had to make my own way.
誰にも従う必要もなかった。そんなお前は自由だった。密航者だった？密航者
That's
だ
what
っ
they
た？
called us. Orphans with no family, no company to take us in, nowhere to go but the back bays. The word's a touch kindlier than rung leech, but the meaning's just as clear. If you can't support your own self, you don't deserve to be on the Groundbreaker.
他者の善意だけで生き残れるはずがない。
I never asked for charity. What I wanted was a fair shot. I lived my whole life looking out at the stars, but I could never hope to be anything more than a box hauler. That's what the establishment told me.
まあ確かにその通り。
You spend your best years laboring on the docks, watching your horizons shrink with every passing day. Sooner or later, you start believing that's all you're worth. Hauling boxes was about the only work I could find. Hated every second of it. Foreman and I never got on.
親方との間に何があった？
Guy never liked me, always trying to get a rise out of me. But I keep my chin up, right? Be the bigger man, I tell myself. He's a spacer's chosen man, though. So when the chosen beat my rangers the other night, my foreman comes swaggering up with his head full of boasting.
だから大人みたいに意見の食い違いを解決したわけか。
That's when I broadsided him with a tossball stick. Yeah. Look, this was a long time coming. Guy thinks he can push me around because he's some sky-high foreman, and I'm just a back bay's dock worker. Former dock worker, anyway. That's all in the past now. I'm over it. And he's in recovery, probably.
意見の不一致が起きても理性的な態度をしてくれるよな。
Oh, I can do civilized. Proper civilized, too. Genuflecting and everything. I caught a real lucky break. If you hadn't picked me up, I'd still be back at the docks, waiting for the day my ship arrives.
俺に感謝するならトラブルを起こさないように頼むぞ。
That's just crazy talk. You know we'd never have a problem. Thanks for listening, boss. Let's get going.
OK? そして君の捨て振りは一体どんな感じなんだい？いい武器持ってんね。グレネードランチャー？ああ、面白い武器持ってるね、君。で、スキルが説得スニーキング。俺と同じだ。ビルドが俺と同じ。けどだよ。けど、そうだよね。そう、バフがかかるんだよな。これでかいよな。9も上がってるもんな。うん。だからまあ、被っててもまあ問題はないのか。10、高っ、君これ被っといて。被れない。これはおう、まあ、セットもしかして。 なんでお前装備変えれないんだ。西洋装備ってこと？まあ説得上げといたらいいんじゃない？まあほどほどで遠距離武器の方が絶対いいでしょこのゲーム。よし。はい。ということで今回はここまでにしたいと思います。最後までご視聴ありがとうございました。またよかったら次回も見に来てください。それじゃあね。バイバーイ。